Well, warrior. Breaking news. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever his name is these days, but I think he's going by P. Diddy. The Homeland Security, FBI have been raiding this afternoon his exclusive homes in the Miami section of Florida and also Holmby Hills, which is a very, very exclusive area out in Beverly Hills, out in California. Why am I telling you this? I want this to go along with my children do not belong in show business. Show business encompasses, it is the music business, it is Broadway, it is television, it is screen, it is everything. If your child is so inclined, then please be supportive. Do things locally, perhaps with them, but do not be a stage parent or guardian. Keep them out of show business. Let them decide when they turn 18, which is considered a legal adult. I say that because 18 these days still seems like a baby to me, but let's let that go. 18 is the legal age. And I'm telling you about Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. I come from the era of Puff Daddy because I just recently, just a couple of days ago, ran into an old friend of mine, and she was a stylist on a lot of the big rap music videos of the day. For instance, Biggie Smalls, and I'll let you do the homework and look all that up. And we got to chatting, and this is just a couple of days ago, about how abusive and about how horrific this entire business of rap music, not only rap music, but of the music industry, because let me remind you, I started out in the music business. And there were so many vulnerable young people willing to do just about anything to get ahead in the music business. But let's stick with the rap music. I did not work in that arena of rap music. I will share with you a little anecdote that I did want to work in music, and straight out of school, I did interview, actually, oh boy, was I young and naive, with through a connection when I put out my feelers that I wanted to work in the music business, and somebody connected me with somebody who's very well known now. And I'm not going to be using any names. And I remember going to a basement apartment uptown, and armed with my resume, armed with my music interview outfit on, and basically being told, and it was rap music, because even then, and this was decades ago, I knew that rap music it didn't matter if I liked it, didn't like it, I knew it would be a big thing. So I walk into this apartment, this basement apartment, and you can just imagine what the scenario was in this basement apartment. And I was given a very nice 20-minute interview, and basically told, I should say, well, you're very nice. We like you for this entry-level job. However, you're too white. That's actually what was said to me. And I didn't think anything of it other than, gee, I want to work in rap music. I think it'll be a big arena in the music field, again, decades ago. So that's my experience with rap music. So fast forward, today we have these breaking headlines. There have been whispers, there have been stories, there have been accusations that I heard from sources of mine, from friends of mine working in the business. But again, I didn't directly work in that rap music business or with P. Diddy or in that arena. So there's nothing I could have done about it. But I've been hearing these stories for decades now about sex trafficking. That is what they were doing today, the FBI and Homeland Security. Sex trafficking, sex trafficking, sex trafficking. There have been stories for years, and actually lawsuits filed in the last couple of years of the drugging, of the raping, and all of these accusations. And also men and women. So it goes along with my telling you, our kids, they think, and most people think, show business is glamorous, is glitzy, is a lot of money. I'm here to tell you, let your child make up their minds when they become an adult. There is nothing glitzy or glamorous. It is hard work. Are you willing to sell your soul? Because in retrospect, every actress I have spoken to, an actor, has relayed to me pretty much that in order for them to get ahead, they had to do some sort of sexual performances, favors, whatever you want to call that. Again, we don't want this for our children. I've heard a lot of stories with rap music and teens. I got sidetracked thinking about somebody for a minute, a story I was told years ago. There's a lot going on. Stay focused, stay in your lane, be happy in your home, in your community, whether it's dance class, whether it's arts. I like to say STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics. That is what we want. Let kids be kids. But let's follow up. This story is breaking about P. Diddy. I, for one, couldn't be happier because anybody who dares to touch children, now so far, no children are really mentioned in all of this with P. Diddy. It is a young woman he dated for several years, the abuse she endured. Also, a young man has just filed a lawsuit of the abuse he was forced to endure. But I did hear a lot of stories about kids. So my question always is, where are the parents? Where are the guardians? They will sell anything. Remember R. Kelly? Right now he's sitting in prison. There were stories about him for years. Again, I didn't see anything because I wasn't there. I didn't work with him. So what could I do? Except question those who were telling me the stories. And something has to be done. So I, for one, want to just share with you. This goes with the big wheel with a lot of spokes, the sex trafficking, the sexual exploitation. Let kids be kids. Please follow lynswarriors.org. Always subscribe. I'm looking at the analytics and half of you are not subscribed. We need you to share Lynn's Warriors. We need you to follow us. We need you to talk to your kids, your friends, your neighbors, all your family members. We need to start sharing information, correct information, share facts, not fears. Remember, it's up to us. It's 2024. Nobody can do it alone. Mainstream media is not covering a lot of these, what I like to call the nuts and bolts regarding our children, regarding safety online. Don't let your child be fooled. Lots and lots of reports of children being approached endlessly online. You're beautiful goes for girls and boys, young women, young men. I'll get you involved in modeling. I'll get you involved in the music business. Come meet me. I'll put you at a streaming show. When it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Remember, community creates change. Follow along. Thank you. Thank you always for being part of our community, the Lynn's Warriors community. We are only growing and growing and growing. But the bottom line is, we all must come together and protect not only our children, we must start looking out for all the children. Remember, be a warrior.